Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be talking you through the winter plans that we have for the next few months, and I've got a big new exciting project that I'm hoping to get started today. So I'm going to talk you all the way through that and maybe make a good head start on the new project. So I'm just here in the alpaca barn having some brekkie with the boys. They're all looking a bit scruffy at the moment because the fields are so muddy outside, and they just seem to be enjoying laying in the mud. So what I'm going to do, I think, is put some pavers down on this section here just so that they can lay down on the concrete area, because they quite like to lay on concrete. So I need to get that done ASAP because it's getting quite boggy down here, and I want my alpacas to look as clean as possible, because when people come and visit, they're going to be like, what have you done to them? Here's a Hector update. He's been spending a lot of time in the house recently. On Friday night he was sleeping on these bean bags here with a blanket over him, snuggled up with one of the dogs. So here he goes, he's getting back on his bed. I don't know. Hello cheeky boy. So as well as the usual winter jobs like digging up the dahlias and clearing the flower beds and prepping them for next year, I have got this project that I want to start. Actually, I'm just in the field, so I thought I would show you that it is, I think, the 11th of November today, and we still haven't had a frost to kill off the dahlias. And they're all a bit flopped over and a bit spent now, but they still look quite good. So I've got loads of work to do out in the field, but I just haven't had the motivation to get it done. But I need to crack on with that now because the dahlias are going to need digging up soon, and I haven't even planted the spring bulbs, which is so bad of me. But usually about this time of year I start working on the horse yard again. So I've been working a couple of days a week mucking out horses and things like that. So I do a lot of that during the winter as well, just when I've got less of the flower farm work on, and I quite enjoy it actually. It's quite just easy work to do. So I'm just heading over to explain to you what the new project is for the winter. And basically I've been struggling for a workshop space, and I really need somewhere to be able to work that's a bit warmer and just a little bit more protected from the elements like frost and things, if I want to be storing things in place. So I'll show you where I've been working up until now, and then I'll show you the solution. So it's quite early still in the morning, so it's a little bit dark in here, but basically I've been using this worktop and this table to work on for a few years now, and I've made all my wedding arrangements, all my Christmas wreaths and everything all in here. And as you can see, it's a big open shed, so the wind blows through here, and obviously I've got no storage to store things like tissue paper, dried flowers and all that lot. So I'm hoping to be able to create a new space that's going to have storage, and it's going to be dry and frost free, etc. So I'll show you what the plan is. So here it is, my new workshop, which is a 40-foot shipping container. I'm going to be sharing it with my friend Alex, who does dog grooming. So she's going to have half and I'm going to have the other half, which makes it a little bit more affordable for me because I don't have to prepare the full 40-foot length of it, as in I don't have to pay for all of the insulation, etc., because she's gonna foot her side of the container. So that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have a neighbour, and Alex is actually one of my childhood best friends, so that's gonna be really nice for us to be next door to each other. So the container's not gonna stay where it is. We're gonna move it to just by the side of the house, so I'll show you that. I'm just gonna get the alpacas fed, and I'll show you where it's going. There's a bit of work to do to take down the structure that's already there. So while the alpacas are having their breakfast, I just thought I would go through my inspiration for the shipping container. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to paint it black, maybe for now. I've bought some double doors, some nice big double doors, and some nice big windows on eBay, and that they were a really good find actually, because I've managed to get 2 matching sets so that me and Alex the groomer can have the same thing on either side, so it's going to look nice and symmetrical. And then I am just wondering whether to paint black and then either partially clad it or clad the full thing, but obviously cladding is going to be an expensive thing, but we'll see. We'll just see how the budget goes, because the doors and windows, I got those quite cheap, but it's going to be insulation and boarding materials and things like that that's going to end up being expensive. So we'll see where the budget takes us, but I haven't got a lot to spend on it, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to upcycle or use recycled materials where possible, which is a thing that I love to do. So it's going to be a lot of hunting around on eBay, Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace, just to try and find some cool things. I'm thinking I might make a nice big island workbench or something on wheels to work on, but in my head the shipping container is a lot wider than it actually is, so it is quite narrow. So we just need to see when we get in there what we can do with the space. But we have measured our own kitchen in the house is sort of like a narrow galleyway kitchen, and which is a similar width to the shipping container, so that seems spacious enough, so I'm sure I'll have plenty of room. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Waiting for the alpacas to finish their breakfast, and then I'll go and show you the I'll go and show you the thing that we've got to take down to put the container up in place. So this is the awful cabin that is opposite our house, and I can't wait to get rid of it. I've been wanting to get rid of it for ages and ages, and this is where the shipping container is going to go, I think, because we don't really have anywhere else to put it. But last week I managed to pull out all of the partitions, and as you can see it's falling to bits. So this used to be like a cattery, so we had lots of cats and random stuff in here. So we've pulled it all out, and we've saved some of the wood that we can use in the new container. And then tomorrow morning we've borrowed a forklift from somebody else, and we're hoping to just shift it around the back, and then we can get the container put in place. But this is a similar size to what the container is going to be, but this is wider and the container is longer. The shipping container is finally empty. How do you feel about moving it? Confident.
Confidence, absolutely.
just moving the container around to the power washer so we can power wash it inside and out, ready for painting and cutting the windows and doors out. The shipping container is now all clean. It's been power washed inside and out. So the next job is to cut out the doors and the windows, the holes for doors and windows. So that's an exciting step. We've marked out the doors and the windows on the side of the container, and the full side of the container is pretty much going to be glass, which will be nice. So hopefully it'll let lots of nice light in. But next week is the 1st of December, and I've got lots and lots of wreaths and wreath hoops and DIY wreath making kits to make. So the shipping container may be put on hold for a couple of days just because Rob's doing some drilling in his tractor today for somebody else, and I just thought I would get Hector in shot. So if you don't want to listen to me, you can just look at the cute pig. But I have got the paint on order for the outside of the container, so that just needs sanding down with some wire wool or something just to prepare it. And I think we're going to put some red oxide on the rust, and then it's ready for painting. So hopefully that will all be done within the next week. Sorry if this video was a little bit boring. It was just, I wanted to let you know what the plan was and wanted to show you the first steps into creating our container workshop. So hopefully we're going to start making progress a little bit faster now, and I will try and update you weekly, hopefully, if we're making quick enough progress. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.